My little comedies. Oh, hello there. So, you want to learn more about the cell? Well, I have just the kind of vocabulary you need to learn more about it. First, we'll start off with the basic shell of the cell. Whether prokaryotes and plant cells will have the cell wall, which is the outer layer of the cell, and it controls what goes in and what goes out. And they also, including other animal cells, will also have the plasma or cell membrane, which allows it to structure the cell. So after the cell, you kind of go inside, and it's filled with cytoplasm. That's basically like what's inside the cell. And plant cells also have something called chloroplast, and it allows them to turn green and allows them to use photosynthesis. Chromatin, that's DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, basically the genetics and the basic structure of who you are. Centriole is basically like the anchor of the cytoskeleton. Nucleus and is basically the membrane of the nucleolus, which holds, and the nucleolus is what controls around the cells and has DNA. Cytoskeleton is basically like the skeleton or the structure of the cell, similar to that of what the the plasma wall does. Cilia and flagella. Their main differences is that flagella is like a whip-like tail, and cilia is like a lot of small hairs. They go around prokaryotes and protists. Mitochondria is basically the ATP users, and they're known as the powerhouses in the cell. The Golgi apparatus, like the mailman, and it like takes proteins and it like sends them across the cell. The endoplasmic reticulum is what synthesizes the proteins that are made by ribosomes, which make protein. Lysosomes and vacuoles are kind of the same as they hold storage, but vacuole is also used during homeostasis. Now, a little bit of vocabulary to learn is that equilibrium is the unfolding of proteins and RNA, which is found in prokaryotic cells. Plants, the main difference between plants and animals is that plants have the cell wall, chloroplast, and the large vacuole, while the animal cells only have centriole. The plant and animal cells are part of the eukaryotes, and the prokaryotes, which is the other group, basically bacteria, microns, and like very small things that are unicellular. Cell organelles is basically like all the stuff that's in the cell. And last but not least, the cell function is basically the body, and basically goes around the body and gives oxygen. Well, that's all. I have to get back to my homework.
Book by Adolf Hitler?
Yeah.